Well, hi there, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Kleneski here on a cold Tuesday morning in mid-April. Record setting in Hastings and record tying so far in Kearney. We'll see if that record is broken. These are unofficial numbers so far. Both places getting down to 16 degrees, tying the record again, Kearney of 16. The old record in Hastings was 17. That was a record going back to 1928. That record has been broken. Grand Island nowhere near the record at this point here, but it is cold, it's dry out there, and it's going to eventually become breezy. It's not too bad right now, but the winds are going to pick back up today. And with the dry, breezy conditions out there, red flag warnings in place. What this means, fire danger is going to be high today. Red flag warning, another name for a fire weather warning, basically. And the southern tier counties of south central Nebraska and north central Kansas included in this, starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon and continuing until 9 o'clock this evening. So that includes Furnace County, Harlan, Franklin, Webster County in Nebraska, and then in our Kansas counties, that'd be Phillips, Smith, and Jewell County in Kansas, and then point southward from there. How's your forecast shaping up? Well, the first thing that I will tell you here is that this cloud cover right here that's showing up on Futurecast, and in fact most forecast models had it, quite frankly, is placed a little farther south. It's actually kind of over these areas right here. So farther to the north, it's actually pretty clear this morning, including in the Tri-Cities. It's mostly clear to start things off this morning. So we'll see a few of those clouds move to the south, and we might actually see a decent amount of sun today, maybe a couple of sprinkles later in the day, favoring areas east of Highway 281 in the eastern portions of Nebraska. So really looking at those areas here where you see those little dots of green. That's where we could see some of the little gusty winds plus a couple of sprinkles here. Maybe a little light flurry activity up in the sandhills of Nebraska. Pushing into tonight, a few extra clouds rolling through the area. Otherwise, later in the night, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, kind of a partly sunny day again. Maybe even mostly cloudy later in the day ahead of our next system. And this is where things could become a little more complicated because the timing of this next system, it's really one of the only chances of precipitation we have in the forecast. The timing of this is a little difficult to predict right now, as the models are all over the place on the timing. Some models are about 6 hours later than this model I'm going to show you. And I'm going to explain that all here over the next few minutes. So this one already has rain coming in and then changing to snow during the evening hours Wednesday evening. Some models hold off until later in the night. The better chances will start to move in after midnight Thursday night, and then continue into, Wednesday night and continue into your day on Thursday. This model already has it clearing out Thursday morning, so by the time we're to noon Thursday, we're done, according to this forecast model, and Thursday afternoon is dry. But you'll notice it favors southern Nebraska, the southern half of Nebraska, and northern Kansas here. I'll back that up real quick and show you again. The southern half of Nebraska, northern Kansas, and then pushing out of here, and then Thursday afternoon quiet. Other models are about 6 or so hours later, and that's what I'm going to show you here with that here in the next two models I show you. This one's the GFS forecast model. Again, taking you into Thursday morning at 7 o'clock. That's when the moisture really moves in, and most of it falls during the day before clearing out towards Thursday evening. The European forecast model is a little less aggressive, but similar on the timing. Again, mostly late Wednesday night and into the day on Thursday, and then wrapping up towards Thursday evening as it clears it out of here. So I'm more prone to think that the bulk of this will fall during the day Thursday, but some of it late Wednesday night. Not a very good chance Wednesday evening. But all of them are pretty similar in the placement, favoring the southern half of Nebraska and possibly into northern Kansas. Some snowfall accumulation is going to be possible. Some of these models are very aggressive in bringing a decent amount of snowfall. I'm not on board completely with that yet, but we may see some minor accumulation, maybe up to a couple of inches, 2, 3, 4 inches of snow. Not out of the question. Right now, I would say that it probably favors west central or southwest Nebraska for the highest amounts, but even here in the Tri-Cities, we're going to have to watch as things might get aggressive enough to put down a few inches of snow here in the Tri-Cities area. Well, now on to temperatures the next couple of days. Today, better than yesterday, but still struggling. Our average high is in the low to mid 60s. We're talking about 40s and lower 50s, and in some cases up north, it may not even get to 40 later today. Still chilly tonight, but not as cold as this morning. A lot of low and mid 20s for overnight lows. Highs tomorrow, a little better, but still well below average for this time of the year. 40s north, 50s south. Nobody really getting up to 60 until you get south of the local 4 viewing area. And then with that snow chance coming in on Thursday and a front coming through, it's going to be a chillier day Thursday with highs in the mid to upper 30s and lower 40s. Not a real pleasant day. Plus, it's going to be a little breezy, 10 to 20 mile per hour winds. Not super windy to blow that snow around like crazy, but breezy nonetheless here, so it'll make it feel that much colder. So we've kind of summed up these next 3 days, and like I said, in my opinion, the timing right now looks to be a small chance Wednesday evening, a little bit better chance late Wednesday night after midnight, but the best chance will come during the day on Thursday. More snow than rain, I think, right now, but again, how much snow is still kind of a bit of a question mark. Beyond Thursday, things turn better, partly cloudy, not overly warm Friday, but better, upper 40s to near 50 degrees. But the weekends when we start to see some nicer weather return, as we start to see more 60s return to the forecast over the weekend, that's a little closer to our average high. And then maybe a little nicer yet as we look towards Monday of next week as we push closer to 70 degrees. So again, you break down the long-range forecast, the next 4 days, basically the rest of the work week, well below average temperatures, back closer to our average temperatures over the weekend, and then maybe sneaking up a little bit above average as we look into next week here. So a little bit of good news as we get down the road there just a bit. Thank you all for watching this morning. I do appreciate it. Until next time, we'll talk to y'all later. Hopefully, maybe I'll have a little better handle on those snowfall totals here before the storm system comes. I'll talk about that a little bit more for your Wednesday. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye.